Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my review on the Apple Watch Ultra. This is going to be my 2 weeks review on the Apple Watch Ultra that I got recently. Of course, you all would have known that I got the Apple Watch Ultra 2 weeks ago, and of course I did an unboxing and stuff like that, and I also explained why I got it, why I got this watch when I was just having my Series 7, when I just got my Series 7 and things like that. Today we're going to be taking a look at the pros and cons, or basically the advantages and the disadvantages that I had when I was using this watch for the past 2 weeks. Firstly, let's start off with the pros. The first thing that I'm going to talk about in this watch is the build quality of this watch. This is a really solid and sturdy watch. This watch doesn't feel fragile or lightweight like the other Apple Watches, and really feels like it's meant for using for extreme tasks like how it was advertised. So that's one good thing about this watch, is the build quality, like I said. And of course, I don't worry about this watch being in contact with sand or water. And this is not only due to it being 100-meter water resistant, but also being a dive computer. As you can see here, it has a dive of 40 meters. So I used to worry about it a lot in my Series 7, like it getting splashed by water and things like that. Even though that watch is water resistant, I still worry about it. But in my Apple Watch Ultra, I don't worry about it at all. Even if I don't put in water lock, it doesn't matter to me at all. And this got me reminded of me using my G-Shock watch a few years back. This toughness, I would say being carefree about my watch, just like it being an accessory for me to just look at my time, and that's it. So I'll just look at my time and it will just be there, no matter what I use or whatever I do. You'll just be on my hand, on my wrist, and I don't worry about waters, and I don't worry about anything. Whenever I want to see, no matter what the environment is, I'll just take out, just look at my time, and there we go. So the Apple Watch Ultra really gives me that worry-free living. But of course, I can't do it in all situations, because sometimes when my G-Shock just bangs the wall, it like just scratches somewhere or scrapes or somewhere, I'll just look at it and maybe, let's say, the most biggest damage on my G-Shock watch, which I've been using for close to 7 years. For the past 2 years, I've not been using it because I changed to smartwatch. So for the past 5 years, whenever I use the watch, I've never worried about anything. Whenever the watch hit, it's okay, because mostly it's just gonna scrape off a bit. The plastic is gonna scrape off a bit, or maybe sometimes it might just have small dents in the plastic, but nothing happens to the watch or the dial. But anyways, story's cut. The point is, I'm able to live slightly carefree with this Apple Watch Ultra. But of course, in the end, the price tag still makes me slightly worried when I hit bumps and all. But of course, in the end, I know that my Apple Watch Ultra is free, because you'd have seen till now there's no scratches or anything on this watch. It has gotten a few hard surfaces sometimes, but overall, thankfully nothing on it. So this is by far one of the best smartwatches that I've been really carefree about. Next is the battery life. Even though the battery life of this Apple Watch Ultra is a really big leap forward from all other Apple Watches, I was still able to easily push this to its maximum due to my usage. Like I already said in my unboxing of the Apple Watch Ultra, that I really don't get to charge my watch often, and that's one of the main reasons why I got this. So the battery life is definitely, like I said, even though it's a big leap forward, I was still able to push it to its maximum due to my usage. As for me, the Apple Watch Ultra lasts for about 2 days, and in low usage, up to 3 days. But on days with heavy workout and multiple workout tracking, like sometimes I track my run, and after maybe I track my walk, and maybe sometimes I even go for some indoor runs and things like that. So a lot of workouts, basically, like 2 or 3 workouts in a row, it does run out in one day. So if I start my day in like 90% or 100%, I am able to get my watch down to around 20% at the end of a day. But of course, this situation is kind of rare, and it's definitely much lesser from my Series 7, because my Series 7 has never lasted me for one whole day straight. And with cellular, as we can see here, let's turn on cellular, and here we go. I actually activated cellular for my Apple Watch Ultra just to try out how it is, and with cellular, the situation just gets even worse. Of course, it's not going to be surprising for a lot of you, because cellular does take a bit of battery, like slightly more battery than the watch normally does. But I just want to cover all the parts of this watch, so I'm just going to continue with that. So the moment I start turning on cellular and I leave it on, the battery life starts depleting very quickly. It will start depleting really quickly when it's on 4G, and that combined with all the workout trackings that I do, of course, battery life taking a hit isn't going to be a surprise for all of you. So that's pretty much the only complaint that I have of the Apple Watch Ultra. Everything else is just perfect for me. Everything else in this Apple Watch Ultra is just perfect for me. And of course, this is just the 2 weeks review. And I'm probably yet to try out a lot of things, because this is my first time getting like a watch with a cellular service, because even in my Galaxy watches I didn't get one with cellular service. Everything was just GPS all along. So first time having an Apple Watch, maybe just a smartwatch with cellular service, and trying out all the SIM share and things like that. Just a lot of things. I'm just slowly trying out a lot of things and a lot of features. So that's my 2 weeks review. Is probably just very shallow and it's not in depth, because I'm just truly trying out all the features, and this is all my main things that I want to cover in this 2 weeks review. Of course there'll be a one review which I'll be definitely be doing, really trying my best to put out videos, but things are really difficult, but I'm really trying my best to put up videos. So really been doing intensive like workout tracking and just trying to maximize the usage of my watch. I can't really complain much, like too much about the battery life and stuff, because for my usage I'm supposed to be definitely using digital watches for the amount of battery life and for things that I need, but I chose to use smartwatch, so I can't really be complaining much about the battery life. I know that, but I definitely know for my usage digital watches are the ones for me. I cannot be finding for charges all the time and things like that. But to me, digital watches are just not the one for me. I just really prefer smartwatches, and I'm going for it. I really have to consider maybe tuning down my usage, turning off some metrics or something in order to conserve battery life, and that's something that I should do. Because if I want more battery life, probably put it in low power mode, maybe switch it off. I don't know. Battery life is the only complaint that I have, and that's pretty much it. And as for whether you should get it or not, maybe let's not talk about it now, and let's talk about it in the maybe in the 1 month review of this watch, because everything is just new for me, and maybe I'm also trying it out. So currently I feel like I'm not in the place to give you a proper advice or a proper suggestion on whether you should spend $1,000 or more than that on getting the Apple Watch Ultra for your use. So that we shall talk about the 1 month review. Till then, that's been it for this video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click the like button, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and do leave a comment in the video below of what you think about it, or maybe if you have Apple Watch Ultra, the comment section is always open. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Bye bye.